Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen. I am the owner and the designer here at this page. I'm coming on really late tonight to do a little Friday night crafting with whoever is able to come on. With it being Friday night, I thought I wasn't going to come on because it's so late, but I've been busy all day shipping and packing and learning and downloading apps and things that I needed to be able to do that. And so I didn't even get to craft today, you guys. So I thought, you know what? I'll just go live and I'll craft with my friends. So whoever is here, when you get here, please say hello and come on in and we'll just craft together. I'm going to be working on a custom order that I got. And so that's what we'll be doing. We'll just be making some little carrots together, actually, is what I'm working on. So come on in and say hello when you get here. And we'll hang out for a little bit. I apologize for the late night. I hope you all had a wonderful Friday. Yay, the weekend is finally here, you guys. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to the weekend myself. How about you? It'll be good to be in some events and stuff. I'm really excited and looking forward to that. Please say hello when you get here and let me know that my comments are working, if you don't mind. Thank you so much, you guys. Hopefully they're working. How are you? I don't know if they're working or not. I'm not seeing anybody on there. Oh, there we go. Hi, Helen. Thank you so much for commenting so I can see if my comments are working. I apologize for the late night, Helen. I have been so busy today. I feel old and tired for sure tonight because I was learning a lot. My son was here and we got me all set up so that I can do my live sales and have people pay the way that they need to be able to pay. And so, yeah, it's been a long day, a really long day. But I wanted to come on and do a little bit of crafting. So here I am. How are you doing tonight, Helen? How are you? I don't think we'll get very many on here tonight. It's late. It's really late. I plan on staying until about 10 o'clock my time. So whoever does come on, if they don't want to stay that late, then that is no problem. I completely understand. What have you been up to today, Helen? It's not too late for me either. It's only 9 o'clock here. Well, a little after 9. I didn't grab a clock. I'll have my husband bring me the home phone. We got new home phones today, so now I don't have to fight with them old ones that I had. What time is it where you're at, Helen? So what I'm doing is the little carrots that I had in my live sale that had little rhinestones on them, and then they had some foliage stuck in the top of them. I had a lady who wanted to order some of those carrots, and so I'll be working on those. I'll be adding some of these for the tops of the carrots. And then, yeah, you're the same time as me. And then I'm going to use this cookie cutter. I'll just be using the carrot part, not the tops. And then I blended some clays together to get this pretty orange. It's not your typical orange carrot color. Hopefully she'll like it. I wish she was on here and then she could tell me. But she did say she didn't care what color, as long as she could have some carrots for her and her daughters. So that's what I'll be working on. You're still working on the Valentine Nutcracker? I wish I could see it. I'll bet it's beautiful. Are you having fun with it? It's a lot of work to do those, isn't it? I remember when I did my pumpkin one, it was a lot of work. I didn't start the Christmas one. She brought it to me on Christmas Eve, I think, or Christmas Day. And by then Christmas was over. So we're just going to wait and do it at another time. I'm going to do these one carrot at a time because, well, no, I'll roll them out, I guess. Is still working on that cracker, huh? all day today I worked on orders. And there wasn't even, it's not that there's so many orders, but some people didn't want to, they don't pay a certain way. And so I had to download more apps. I had to get more apps. Yeah, do, Helen. I'd love to see it. I had to get more apps in my phone so that I can service people. And I don't know how to do all that. So I have to wait for my adult children to come and help me. But we got it done. It took a long part of the evening to do it, but we got it. And now I don't have to do it again. That's what my son kept saying to me because I was getting overwhelmed. And he said, Mom, it's okay. Just take it one step at a time. And this is the only time that you have to, you know, go through this much stuff because it's new. But we did it. It is time consuming to do the Nutcracker. Yeah. Hi, Diane. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Laura. Thank you for coming in so late, you guys. I apologize for the late night, but I didn't think you'd mind too much. It's Friday night, and I'm just coming on to work on some carrots. And they're for an order, and so I'll just sit here with you guys and work on these little carrots, and we'll visit. We'll have a Friday night hangout. How's that sound? Hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to use, look at this long, pretty spray I have. It is, does it say on here? No, it doesn't say what it is. I'll show it to you, though. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to clip it and use the tops, different little pieces, for carrots. Look at that. Doesn't that look like carrot tops? I think it does. It'll be beautiful. So I'll just be clipping those off. And the carrots are really tiny, you guys. This little cookie cutter, the part that I'm doing, when the carrots are done, they end up being about 5 inches tall. And this little, it's 2.5 inches when this right here is 2.5 inches. And then it'll have the carrot top up in here. And then I bling them up. So here's the markings. And then each one of those little holes that are in that will be a rhinestone. And I just marked that like that so that I could remember where I placed it on the other one because it looks so nice. But those sold. How are you guys? Do you have a good day? I had a busy day. I had a busy day. My mind, my brain feels really tired because I was learning. I was learning so much today with my son, and it's overwhelming. But I got it done. He got it done for me, with me. But he shows me, he has me do it. Like I have to touch each thing, and he guides me the whole time. You know what, Helen, you said that you're working on? Oh my gosh, my daughter, Mariah, the one who buys me the big walnut nutcrackers, she is a nutcracker collector, and she has so many different sizes, all unfinished. A lot of them are finished. And then she bought at Michael's 2 years ago, I think, a whole bunch of wooden ones that were on clearance, and they're beautiful, all different sizes. So the only nutcracker, I still have my nutcracker out. I should bring it over and show it to you. It's sitting right there on the counter. It needs to go in its box, and it's sitting right there. I can see it from where I'm at. When Vern comes up to get his cup of coffee, I will have him bring me that nutcracker, and I'll show it to you guys. It's the only, well, it's not the only. I did the big pumpkin one that you've seen on my page. I think most of you have seen it. And then I did that little pink one. You've seen that too, though. You do have over 20 of them you're working on. Are you working on all of them at once? That's a lot of work. So what sizes are they? You said they're different sizes, but how big and how small? Do you know? I have to grab some rhinestones, you guys. I'm sorry. I did forget, I think. Yeah, I forgot my rhinestones. Let me grab that real quick, okay? They're just right here in this cabinet. You guys, I hurt myself last night. I was right here trying to walk and hooked my foot on that ring light. Hi, Alyssa and Tony. How are you guys? So I was going, and that ring light is falling down. I can see it, that stupid thing. I was going around, and I hooked my toe in the ring light and tripped bad. Stubbed my toe really bad and almost landed in my Valentine Christmas tree. It's a huge 7.5-foot white Christmas tree right there, and it's all decorated for Valentine's. And oh my gosh, my toe is turning black. So I hope I didn't break it, but I'm limping along today. That was another thing. When you're hurting like that, it makes everything more, I don't know. You just get cranky, I think. I don't know. Let me grab these real quick. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's these. I don't want to put the wrong rhinestones in for her. Do you guys ever buy these rhinestone trays? Let me show you them. They're beautiful. I love bling, as you guys know. Oh, I have all these too. Let me see. Those are, remember I was going to show you guys these the other night? I said I got something from Lydia's Creations. There's that one. Look at all those little round, tiny round. They're like a rhinestone, only they're just a little round circle. And then look at these really pretty colors for spring. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, I can't wait to try them out. You have 6-foot nutcrackers, Helen. Wow. Alyssa, I'm hurt, but I'm okay. You know how that goes. I did hurt my toe, though. But I'll be all right. I will be okay. But I did hurt my toe. I get these from Monticello, and I've also gotten them from, this one's Maria's Fake Bake, and I've gotten a lot of these from Mariposa's Creations. A lot of them. And I've also gotten, you guys, I have so many rhinestones. I have a lot of rhinestones, but a lot of these trays did come from Mariposa's Creations. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Thank you so much for coming and joining me. Hi, Barbara. Well, you guys are awesome. It's late at night and you still come and hang out with me. Do you guys have a cup of coffee? Or I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew. I can't believe I went back to pop, but boy, I sure like it. I'm getting hooked on that Diet Mountain Dew. It's good. I like it. I'm a bad girl, you guys. I've already told you that. Hang out with me, you might pick up some bad habits, you guys. You might drink pop. Woohoo! Let me put these back. I don't need these out. They'll just be in my way. And I don't want them to spill. That would be awful. Can you see me limping, you guys? Oh. Call me hop along. There. Oops. I need more of those little white cupboards that I bought. That one is just plumb full of clay and rhinestone. I need more of them. You have been looking for me all day. Barbara, I have had a day of learning and being a real business girl. I have been, I got my PayPal, my business PayPal account set up. So when people purchase from me, because I'm doing live sales now each Monday, and so when you guys buy from me, if you don't want to do Venmo, you can also do PayPal. So I had to set all that up. Didn't have a clue how. Hi, Barbara. How are you? And then I had to finish. Once I figured out how to do, well, once we got the emails, you know, my son was here to help me. But once we got it all in my phone and my laptop and all of that set up, then I had to weigh the packages and get it put into Pirate Ship and print everything and tape it all up. And it's been a long day. And I had Crimson all day. He left about, I don't know, between 7 and 7:30, around 7:30, I think. We had a good day. My husband was off today. Him and my son got to go rock hunting, which you don't get to do this time of year very often here. They love to go rock hunting. They just go out for walks, and it was beautiful here today. My husband has found me some really nice heart-shaped rocks. That's always fun to get those from him. Okay, guys, so this was, I already sold and packaged, and those carrots are gone. They sold in my live sale. But this woman wanted me to do more carrots, and so these are the carrots that I'm making. So now I'm going to put these lines in these carrots here, and then I'll be blinging them up. You love when I'm on. Oh, good, Diane. It is early for you. You're an hour behind me. Yeah, it's early here for me. I feel bad, though, for people on the, Eastern Standard Time. And now I'm getting used to going by Eastern Standard Time because I'm in all the events and everything. I schedule myself according to those. And so I really watch and see when my lives are. I'll be live tomorrow with AIC. Tomorrow's going to be really fun. Did you guys see the event that we're doing? It is retro romance. And so the little picture on it, it looks like a sock hop. How many of you ever went to a sock hop? I think tomorrow's going to be so fun, you guys. I cannot wait. I love seeing how everybody does something different. It's amazing to me how we get an assignment, there's a theme picked for these events, and then each of us designers, we get to create within that theme of, what it is that we think, what the theme means to us and how we want to craft. And there's all kinds of different, different types of crafts. It's just fun. I really enjoy it. I finished my Thomas Edison cake. Here's that. It turned out really pretty. I blinged it up. I love bling, you guys know that. So I blinged up those little tiny parts all the way around it. And then the puffy paint, it worked out really good on that light bulb right there. And then I glued his bow tie, Thomas Edison's bow tie on there. So it looks cute. It does resemble an air balloon, the gondola of the air balloon, and that's what my attempt was. So I'm happy with it. Diane, what was before your time? The sock hop? Oh my gosh, it was before my time too. Well, kinda, not really. I mean, I was born in the 60s, so our parents went to sock hops, I'm sure. We went to sock hops too, though, in high school, but we dressed up like the 50s and the 60s. It was fun. It's going to rain tomorrow. Oh, good, Tony. You'll have fun. Yeah, go and watch. There's a bunch of fun crafters on there, you guys. I enjoy being a part of that group. I really do. It's fun to see how everybody crafts different and comes up with something different, It's interesting. For sure, for sure. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. You guys will probably hear my ding da da da. I forgot to turn it off. I knew I was forgetting something. You're a 70s kid? So I think I am too, Diane. Vernon. What? Are we 70s kids? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 70s kid too. I was born in 64. So I'm a 70s kid too. I think we had the best. I think our time together was the best. Don't you? I do. I think that. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Thank you so much for coming so late and hanging out. We're working. I'm just sitting working on an order that I got for some carrots. Oh, you were born in 73. So you're 3 years younger than my sister. She was born in 70, or no, 1 year. You're 1 year younger than my sister, my youngest sister. She was born in 74. So you're 1 year older than her. You were born in 63, Vicky. So is my husband. Yeah, I think we were very blessed, don't you guys? We got to drink. Everybody always kids about how we drank out of the hose, and I think you could still drink out of the hose. They put enough chemicals in it to kill anything that would survive in it. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't drink out of the hose, you guys. I don't know.
Hey, we got to eat lead paint.
What?
We got to eat lead paint.
I can't hear you.
We got to eat lead paint.
Oh, my husband said we got to eat lead paint.
A delicacy.
And what?
Delicacy.
A delicacy. He said we ate lead paint and it was a delicacy. He's right, you guys. I used to scoot across these big pipes that were over. It was a bridge, train trellis, and it had this big white pipe. Well, we used to scoot across it. We would sit and scoot, you know, wrap our legs around this pipe. It wasn't hot. And we'd scoot all the way across it in Butte. and then the train had come. The train was like just right above my house. And it came out of the pit and the mine and stuff, and it would drop little rocks, and we would walk along and see what kind of rocks we could find and all kinds of stuff. Well, the white on that trellis thing, that was asbestos, and we didn't know. We were scooting across it. We didn't get bombarded with all the stuff that kids have to deal with today. No, thank God. I feel really bad for kids.
We only had to take like 72 inoculations. They do 200 something now.
That's a tough subject, sweetheart. He's talking about the
shots. Immunization.
Vernon. You can't talk about that when I'm live. I don't think. Anyway, he was saying that the number that we had was very minimal, and then nowadays they just hundreds of them. Poor little babies. Yeah, the seatbelts in the back seat. Yeah.
Right in the back of the truck.
Right? And riding in the back of the truck, my husband just said, with no seatbelts at all. You were born in 61, Laura? Yep, got you right in the back of the pickup, true. That's what my husband just said, Vicky. Yes, Diane, that's what I'm talking about. The number of them. The number that they give to children nowadays versus the numbers that we were given is disgusting. It's disgusting how many numbers that they want to put in babies. Yeah, it's not good. People need to look at it and, you know, not just go along with whatever, because it's just crazy, I think. You were born in 65, Sandy, so we're all about the same age, you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, we had a good life, you guys. We really did. And our age group had sock hops. Do you remember? We would go, it would be like our 8th or 9th grade high school dance or whatever. I think mine was in 8th grade, 8th or 9th.
That was like from the 50s, man.
Not in the 50s. We dressed up like the 50s.
Yeah. Sock hop was from the 50s.
Huh?
Sock hop was from the 50s. That's why he dressed up like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But we weren't in the 50s. Barbara's 56, Sandy's 65. Yeah. We had good times. And things are, I mean, I don't know. It depends on who, you know, who you are. My daughter and grandchildren won't have chicken pox. Oh gosh, times 10, Diane? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a lot of times to have that. My youngest daughter just had shingles. She just got them. She's doing good though. I mean, that's been a while now since she's had them. I'm going to bling this up, you guys, and then I'll show you how I'm doing it. I'm just putting little rhinestones on. And it's going to be really cute when I get them all done. They're a lot of work. Kind of. A lot of work, a lot of tedious time goes into these because of the blinging. I don't think people realize, you know, how much work goes into blinging. But I enjoy it. I think it's fun to sit and add little rhinestones, so it's good. If I'm sitting here, I don't have to walk on my hurt toe, right? I don't know how I'm going to put shoes on tomorrow to go to UPS and the post office in the morning. I might just have to wear flip-flops or something. I don't know. I don't think I can put my foot in a shoe. I think it'll hurt too bad. That little toe is really swollen. And even if I wouldn't go to the doctor for that, but there's nothing they can do for a hurt toe. 61. Yes, we rode bikes with our friends all the time. Kids do have to be careful nowadays. I don't like mine out. Yeah, not at all. It's scary. The world is just awful. I think I will, Diane. I do have a little pair. I just need to, if I can, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but I don't think I can put boots or shoes on that one toe. It's kind of swollen and tender. It'll get better though. It's just, I just twisted it. I tripped on my, I don't know how many of you were here when I said what happened, but I was coming around right where I'm at, working on the packages, and tripped on the ring light, the legs of the ring light. And I have a 7.5 foot Valentine tree right there, like 8 feet away from me. And I almost fell into it. I'm glad I didn't. No, it's the toe right next to the pinky toe. Yeah. And it's black. It's turning like blue, black and blue. It'll be all right. It's just, and I'm not out and about very often. So we just need to get these packages sent off, and then I'm good to go. I might even have them, I might set up where they come and pick it up. We'll see. If I can't get my shoe on, I'll just have them come pick it up. Yeah, it hurts when we stub our toes, doesn't it? Ugh. Awful. This one little carrot. Do you see how long it takes to do one little carrot, you guys? Very time consuming. I only need 12 little carrots though, so it'll be good. And I guess it's not as hard when you're not visiting, Okay, here's the bling. I need to wipe this off a little bit. I got a little bit too much. Thank you, Cindy. It is. I just bumped it too. When I moved that way, I bumped it. It's tender. That is for darn sure. I can walk on it, but I'm walking. You know how when you hurt your toes, you kind of walk sensitive? So now it's making my knee hurt. So Barbara, there's nothing they can do for a broken toe. My next door neighbor, I just love her. We're friends. She's a registered nurse. She said there's nothing. She could tape it for me if I needed her to. But that's about all they can do is tape your toe if it's broken. There's really nothing they don't really do anything, I guess, for a broken toe. Okay, here is the bling with this one little carrot. My glue, I'll have to redo this one, you guys. That glue looks awful. So I won't be selling that one. That one will go in my dough bowl because the glue, I got too much glue on there. I'll have to get a little precision bottle for this. You do? I think, Diane, I think that's what I should do too. I have this tray. I think that's what I will do. I think I'll use the larger rhinestones. You're very smart about that. That's not cheating. No, that's not cheating at all. I just used the little tiny ones I thought on the other one. It looks all right. That's what it looks like. And then I'll show you guys. I'll do a couple on here. Yeah, that's what she said. Darn it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm really not. It'll be okay. This is cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look how cute this little, I almost hate cutting it up. Isn't that cute for carrot tops? Perfect. Love it. And look how much I have. I have a whole bunch. I can make all kinds of these little guys. I'll be making carrots all spring. Not really. I don't want to make carrots all spring, right? And then when I put these in here, I take this little tool and I make a, what is that word they used? A guide, a pivot. That's what it's a pivot hole, I think. Pilot hole. So I make a little pilot hole with this in that clay, and then I put my little, my floral in. What are you guys doing tomorrow? Anybody do anything super fun and exciting? I will be in my live. I'm not on until 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern time. And then that's when I'll be on. But there's a whole bunch. If you go on my page, you guys, I posted the lineup for the Retro Romance event. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see everyone's interpretation of the theme. So there's that. Isn't that cute? It looks like a little carrot. I think it needs one more little piece of greenery, though. I like it to look full, don't you? If you were doing these, would you want it to look nice and full? How many of you have done something like this? They're not hard. You guys could do this very easily. I think I'll wait until they dry a little bit, though, to be putting my greenery in, because it's kind of moving my clay around. I don't like that. It's your birthday and you're going to a concert. Well, Cindy, happy birthday tomorrow. That's awesome. Happy birthday, girl. Going to dinner with your honey, Helen. That's nice. Tomorrow, I'm married 42 years, you guys. Vernon, will you say hi to my friends on here?
Sure.
You will?
Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Hi.
Do you want to come and say hi? No? All right. I love you.
Love you.
Yep, we'll be married 42 years tomorrow, you guys.
Happy anniversary.
He said, happy anniversary. Thank you. Happy anniversary. I love you.
Love you.
You old fart.
Greg.
What? What'd you say?
Yo, Beg.
Hag?
Beg, Greg.
Bag? Rag? Oh, call me old bag. Regs was my nickname when we were young. Oh, there's Azrael. You gotta love this house, you guys. Well, I hope you have a fun... Thank you, Diane. I hope you have a fun birthday, Cindy. So you're born on Valentine's Day. Well, that is sweet. That is just precious. I'd love to have a baby on Valentine's Day. I would have had the best birthday parties, I'll tell you what. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I have a good husband, you guys. And he's really lucky to have such a sweetheart. Right? I said you're very lucky to have such a sweetheart for a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make my coffee in the morning.
I love you. All right, guys, here's that little carrot with 3 strands of the green in it. It looks cute. I like it. I don't mind this color of clay. It looks vintage almost when it's a lighter color like that. I like it. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, 1984 we got married at the Justice of Peace. And I'm not ashamed of it. I was pregnant. I was 4.5 months pregnant. You couldn't tell. I didn't look pregnant. But everyone was so, oh my gosh. My mother-in-law was the one that was just, she was so upset. Oh my gosh. We had planned our wedding date and then I got pregnant, before we got married. So, when we told her, she was just livid that, that I did that. So that we did that. It wasn't just me, for crying out loud. But we have 7 children, and every time that we, had another baby, people would just, oh my gosh, they'd lose their minds. They thought that was, we were just horrible or something. Thank you, you guys. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to get married on Valentine's Day. And then 22 years ago, I got to tell you guys this. We won, well, 22 years ago, we won twice in 1 year. My daughter was going to a baby shower for my first grandson, second grandchild, and she grabbed a 12-pack of pop. And at that time, that big thing with Coca-Cola, where they said you can run but you can't hide, and it showed the two teenagers and a helicopter landing, and that was one of the commercials. You can run but you can't hide, and it was a phone. The phone had a thing to call Coke headquarters, and if you found those phones, you won a Chevy Equinox. And we won. My daughter won. She wasn't old enough to claim the prize, and so, you know, she wasn't old enough. We had to take the prize, and so I won a Chevy Equinox. It was beautiful. And then that same year, a local radio station was giving away a celebration for either a wedding or an anniversary, and you had to write in why you know, what it meant to you, what it would mean to you to be married on Valentine's Day. And I wrote that it would be amazing to renew our vows, and that I knew exactly what it was like to get married on Valentine's Day because we had done it 20 years previous. And my poem, whatever I wrote, I still have it, but they chose us. They picked us. We were the winners. And we won a big wedding thing. There was a rental. They rented a hall, a band, photographers, cake, florals. My hair was done. My nails got done. Napkins. They had napkins printed with our names on it. It was an actual wedding. And we won that too that same year. The Lord just blessed us greatly, so much. It was so fun. That was a lot of fun. That's not horrible, Diane. Not at all. No. Just think, you got to give that one child all your undivided attention. My kids, I had the first 6 in 9 years. So, you know, I mean, I was busy. I was a very busy young mom. I was 20 when I had the first baby and 29 when I had number 6. It was an amazing time, our anniversary, yes. Oh, and we got rings too. That was another thing. We got, I can't wear my rings. I've gained so much weight. I weighed 130 pounds, I think, when we renewed our vows. And my hair was kind of like this. It wasn't as long as it is now, but it was in an updo. And it was fun. Wasn't that fun, Vernon? What? When we won the anniversary, when we renewed our vows. Yeah, it was great. It was great, he just said. It really was, you guys. It meant a lot. And then we got to have... Last minute. Huh? You got it at the last minute. I got it, yeah. We entered it really late. And it was my daughter. She said, Mom, I think you need to submit a poem, you know, an entry. She said, if the worst thing is you can, you know, not win. She said, try. And we won. Praise God. It was so fun. It really was fun. And our firstborn, Titus, he gave me away. He walked me down not the aisle. It was at an event center. But basically, he walked me down the aisle to his dad. And all of our children, we all had matching, you know, we matched our clothes. And it was a lot of fun, you guys. It was amazing. The only bad part was that our photos, they gave us, this is so sad. They gave us a DVD thing. And back then, 22 years ago, we didn't have a computer to where I could see the images and pick out what I wanted. And I didn't get to pick my photos. And so all those beautiful photos, but we have a video of the whole thing. And we do have some photos, but not the professional photos. But that's okay. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You do what you got to do. And I didn't get my photos picked out soon enough. So we lost them. And then I just never pursued it. I don't know. I was just busy. I was homeschooling 5 children at that time. And running a children's ministry at our church. So I was busy back then, really busy. So, but I loved it. I absolutely loved every bit of it. It was fun to be in charge of the children's ministry. Loved it so very, very much. I wrote a play, a Christmas pageant that I wrote it out and created it. And then other people came together and we made the stage, you know, the backdrops and everything. And we just had a lot of fun. A very blessed time, I think. Very, very fun life. Very quiet. You know, we don't travel or anything like that. We're just home a lot with our babies. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we wanted. And that's what we did. So, how many of you like to travel? Do you guys like to travel? My siblings love to travel. My sisters especially. I have a couple, well, no, all three of my sisters, they like to travel. I don't go nowhere. They've gone to other countries and things like that, and that's just not something I've got to do. I would like to go to either a wreath retreat or just the WOJ Wreaths of Joy, when they have their big retreat thing, when they get the building built and stuff. I would love to go to that. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's something that I hope to be able to someday do. Hopefully. We'll see. Time will tell, huh? You love to travel, Cindy? Where are some of the places you've been? I haven't been on an airplane since I was 8 years old. And I got sick from flying. I remember when we went to Pennsylvania. And I remember when we landed in Pittsburgh, and then we had to drive through this really long tunnel, and it was really dark. That was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that. I came from a very small Montana town, and we had to drive through this tunnel, and it was dark, and it had lights on the side of the tunnel. And I do remember that very clearly. And I remember feeling nauseous. I was sick from the airplane ride. In Pennsylvania, I have a lot of memories of things that we did while we were there with family. That was a lot of fun. And I clearly remember so many things. I think 8 years old is a good time to remember, don't you? I think we start to really be able to remember things at that age. So I do have a lot of wonderful memories of that trip. The thing that goes up the mountain, you know, and you go in at the tram thing. I don't know what it's called for sure. Maybe somebody on here knows. But you just stand in it, the incline or whatever, and you go up the mountain. That was fun. I loved that. Well, Debbie, hello and welcome in. I'm on late because I was working all day trying to get my act together. As far as I had to download apps and things to be able to do PayPal for my business, because I'm having live sales now, as you know, as some of you know, and not everyone wants to pay with Venmo, which is fine. A lot of people use PayPal. And so I had to open up a business account. I had to download it and get it all ready. And it's done now, you guys. So now if you purchase from me, you can pay with PayPal also. You've been to Bermuda, Maine, Florida, New York, New Hampshire. Oh my gosh, you do like to travel. That is amazing. What is your favorite place that you've been to? A couple of years ago, we took Azrael to the museum. What's that museum called? Museum of the... Vern. What's the museum called in Bozeman? Museum of the Rockies. I think. I don't know. anyway, we went when they had Genghis Khan. Is that his name? No, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's whatever, his traveling thing was there. And then they had a planetarium. And they had a really old house that was from way back. And the stove that was in that little house looked exactly, it was the same style, same exact type of stove that my grandmother had. And I actually had a picture on my phone of that stove and was able to show the ladies that were working there, and they were amazed that I, had a picture of the stove at my grandmother's house from a long time ago. But yeah, that was an old stove. That was a fun trip. And then we drove down Chief Joseph Pass, I think it's called. It's a road that you can drive on, and it's got all kinds of beautiful scenery. And we went up to Cook City, and I had fried chicken before that, and we had a picnic in Cook City, and we stopped at some point, I can't remember the name of the point, and fed chipmunks. That was a fun time. We had a lot of fun. I have a lot of nice pictures of that. And what else have we done? I just tell you all that to tell you that I have traveled, but not far. We had to come home. Each of those times we had to be home by night. And Azrael was quite concerned. He was like, he thought we were lost. And as, we were gone longer, forever how long we were gone, he would get nervous. Those were 2 different trips. Both of them day trips. We had to be back home by night. Otherwise, he would be, When my daddy passed away and we had to go to Butte for the funeral, we were in a hotel for 2 nights, and it was hard on my son. He does not like to be away from home. So we're always glad to get back home. I love home. Home is where I love to be. Aruba was your favorite? And where is Aruba? In Bermuda? And so did you snorkel or anything while you were there, Cindy? I can't imagine snorkeling. You've been to no international travel, Sally, but have gotten to go to 39 states. Good for you. Have you been to Montana? That's a lot of states. 39 states. Wow. Have you ever been to Alaska? I think an Alaskan cruise would be a lot of fun. How many of you have ever been on a cruise? Like an Alaskan cruise? Wouldn't that be neat to go and see all the eagles and stuff that are there? Maybe see a polar bear? That'd be awesome. I would love to see a polar bear. Not up close. But I'd like to see one. Not too close though, right? Was I using this scissors to cut that thing? I think I was. Shame on me. Maybe not. Hopefully I didn't use my clay scissors to cut this plastic. I try to be very mindful of what scissors I'm using, you guys. How many of you have different scissors for different things? You have been to Montana, South Dakota, and those states. Nice! Where did you go in Montana, Diane? A lot of people like to come here for like skiing and fishing. Fishing is a really big one. Hunting. People come here for fishing and hunting. They pay a lot of money too. When out-of-staters come here to fish and hunt, it's expensive for them. No snorkeling, but weather, waters, and beaches were beautiful. That's awesome. And I think the water there is really teal colored, isn't it? In Bermuda? Oh. California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Wyoming, North Dakota, Illinois, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Washington, DC, New York, and more. Let's see. Missouri twice. Good for you, Helen. Wow. You've really traveled a lot too. It is. That's what I've heard, Cindy. Or seen. I think I saw that in pictures or something. That is awesome. Sometimes not sometimes, a lot. I like to look at, I don't know why. There's no way that I could live in a tiny home or in a motor home, you know, how people are full-time RVers. But for whatever purpose, I like the idea of it. And I love watching people that do it. I love seeing their reels and their videos and stuff like that. And it's intriguing to me. I think it's amazing.
Are you done, Mom?
No, I'm not done yet. What time is it?
It's 10:04.
10:04?
Yes, you should supposed to be off half an hour ago.
Oh, no, not half an hour ago, Azrael. It's okay, honey. It's Friday night.
I'm hungry.
He's hungry. Well, Vernon, would you come and cut his pizza for him, please?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can wait.
Would you come and cut Azrael's pizza for him? I'm still live.
I said it could wait.
Be nice, Azrael. I'm live. You know how boys are, you guys. They want their pizza. And Montana, Helen? Awesome. So, where did you guys go in Montana? I'm in Billings. Where did you guys... There's two ladies on here, Vernon, that love to travel, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Couple ladies on here that do it. We're
just using knife boarding or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the pizza cutter if you want. And just set it on the counter.
I don't know where the pizza cutter is.
In the drawer. You don't know where the pizza cutter is, you guys.
I'm not the one that cuts pizza.
He's not the one that cuts the pizza. Alright, this one is twisted. Kind of funny. Hold on, guys. These are pretty. Do you guys like these little carrots? How many of you might try this? There's the other little one. So now I have two little carrots done. There they are. They're cute. I do want to take a tool and push in on the side just a little bit. I'll show you guys how I do that. I just have to find the right tool. Are you getting it okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm using knife. I don't find the pizza cutter.
That's fine. There's a knife in the butcher block.
Oh, no. Guys, it's fine.
He can wait, Vernon. I'll be done here in just a minute, you guys.
Oh, you guys are really good.
All right, guys.
I've been trying to talk.
All right. So there you can see I put little dents in the clay. Can you see that? And on this side, and it just helps you, it helps define that carrot a little bit more and give it more character on the sides there. So that's another thing. And I just use this silver part on the ball tip there. Thanks, Debbie. Billings and Butte is where you've been, Diane. Well, that is where I've lived my whole life. I grew up in Butte, graduated from Butte High School, and then I've been in Billings my whole adult life.
Since you're 18.
Since I was 18, my husband just said. I was 18 when I met my husband. Growing up, my family took annual vacations and we drove versus going on a plane. Yeah, I would want to, I wouldn't want to fly. I would run and drive. So, Diane, what did you think of Billings and Butte? And how long ago was it that you did that? And Helen, where did you go in Montana? Montana is big. We're the fourth biggest state in the union, you guys. It's very large. Very large. You can, it'd take you, I don't know how many hours right now. I've Googled it before, but I don't remember. But it takes like, I think 15 hours or 16 hours or something to drive from one end of Montana to the next. And it's open. I mean, once you get on that highway, you guys, there's just so much highway openness that it's beautiful. It really is. It is very pretty. There's no big skyscrapers here. not like in big cities. The tallest building in Montana is in my city, and I don't even know how tall it is, but it's not really that tall at all. Billings or Bozeman, many years ago. Nice. Well, that's cool that you guys were 25 years ago and so green. Well, Diane, I have to tell you guys, when I was growing up in Butte, because of the mining, it killed a lot of the trees. And so when I was a child, there wasn't a lot of trees in Butte, not really. And we traveled to Missoula. My dad was working in Missoula, and we traveled by train to go see my dad, who was in Missoula. And I was amazed. I was just a little girl, and I remember the trees and thinking it was the most beautiful place in the world. Missoula is beautiful. It has a lot of trees and mountains. And the drive from Butte to Missoula is amazing. When you're driving through there, the rocks and the mountains are just like right next to you on the road. It is amazing. In Billings, where I'm at, I'm more in the plains, so it's more flat. And as you go east, it gets flatter. I have rims. They're called rims around me. And Billings is kind of in a bowl. And the rims are up above us, but they're not mountains. We can drive. I mean, it's not far to drive. The Bighorn Mountains and Red Lodge Mountain, they're very close. So, but yeah, there's no big mountains right, not where I'm at directly. That's neat though that you guys have been to Montana. That's pretty cool. Well, you guys, I am tired. I've had a long day of learning. I'm an old lady. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me for just a little bit and visiting. I really appreciate that. And I was missing you guys. I didn't get to come on yesterday except for to say that I was trying to package up my stuff and I got a lot done, but I needed that other, I guess I needed more training and learning all day today. Not all day, but when we did do it, it was very overwhelming and tiring. Now it's done. It's all done and ready to go. Thank you, Tony. You drove from Missouri, where I was originally from, to Washington. That is awesome, Diane. Amazing. I was born in Washington, and then we went back to Butte. Thank you, Cindy, and happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. Barbara, I've missed you guys too. I have. I had to come on. I was watching the clock. And even my husband and my son, they said, it's late. You missed your time. You're late. And I was trying so hard to finish up this one order that I was working on. Got that done and said, okay, I'm going to go live for a little bit. Thank you. My shirt says boss on it. And it has me. That's what people say. It is gray hair. She has like gray hair and a bun, kind of like I do. And her little cup says boss. It's cute. Maricela made this. Mariposa's Creations. If you guys want to get cute t-shirts, she has them. I get some of my t-shirts from her. She has good stuff. I will, Diane. I am going to probably go. I'm going to finish some of these carrots, I think, maybe. And I'm going to play Candy Crush for a few minutes and just kind of zone out. And then I'm going to bed. I will be on live tomorrow with you guys at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come and see what I do for Retro Romance. And it'll be a fun day, you guys. Look at the lineup and go and see some of the people that are on there. Give them a follow and a like and sprinkle out their pages if you get a chance and help that group grow. It's an amazing group of very talented creators. So go check them out, you guys. If you're just hanging out tomorrow and relaxing, come and support the group, Adventures in Crafting. And then it's posted on my page. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a blessed evening. And thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.